of the U.S. capital, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight, the second of our 2 divisional games on this Saturday. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders. Tirico, Greg Oates, and welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go from Landover. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw first play with Penix. That's to Mooney, complete right side.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Frankie Louvu there to make the play defensively.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that could do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Tony Adams there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
2-yard gain on the play.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Mooney in motion. On third down, Penix. That'll be intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And the Commanders are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
We talked at the start of the game, Mike, the energy in this stadium, and now after that early turnover, it's certainly not going to help quiet this crowd. They clearly came into this game facing an uphill battle, and they've made it here even harder on themselves with that early turnover.
Daniels starts with a pass. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
On the double. Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
On play action, Daniels just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready. 19 Lions.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. He'll take a shot here back to the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Commanders.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
This makes the score. Commanders 7, Falcons nothing. Jake Rudy taking over.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. London brought in motion. Slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Atlanta.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, Shaq, go!
Here's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3 and out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 1 quarter down in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Commanders with the early lead. On EA Sports. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go!
Here's Robinson. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 3. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt. But at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. That's his first drive of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Watch the pursuit by this defensive end. The quarterback tries to escape the pocket, but he just keeps on chasing him, and he closes that ground in a hurry and brings him down for a big sack.
Ready, set.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready, ready. 70 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
16 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. Samuel has it working in the middle. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Now Daniel's going to give this forward to the receiver. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
At the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 5.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Let's go. Ready.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniel. That pass taken in by McLaurin. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 11-yard line.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Daniels gonna throw again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 9-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
On second down, it's Daniel. To the pylon, he's in. Safari Pascal, touchdown, Washington. Moody now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders move out on top. 14-0.
Commanders 14. Falcons nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. It's second down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
On second down, here's Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
On first down, it's Penix. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Falcon first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. He's got his big tight end, Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And it'll bring this to about the 25. Marcus Williams there to bring him down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second.
We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
The city just made a sweep, people diabetic, they mouth get full of the seat, let these cowards tell it, what's going on in this, but they never get it, and they yelling. I'm mad, but somebody gotta do it, come on, somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Start the drive with Krosky Merritt. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Daniels. That's McClure and open on the left side. And they'll whistle him down, but it's not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
Play action. Here's Daniels. Pass caught. That's Lane. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 15 yards through the air. Good for
Ready.
off the play fake. Here's Daniels. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Go.
Throwing again. Daniel. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and that's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a 1st down.
Come on. Set. Cougar 19. Ready.
To the air again is Daniel. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Daniels pass complete to Jalen Lane. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Okay.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go now.
Daniels now going to look to throw. That's a short one, caught by Sinnott. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
3rd down, they need 5.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Now Daniels. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Then Sinnott, touchdown Commanders. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That That's his second touchdown of the game. Moody's extra point is good. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead.
Falcons 7. Jake Moody to kick off.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
The shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He'll pop his head for about 4, but it will set up third down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 1.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
On first and 10, it's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And the Falcons first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Falcon first down.
On first down, it's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
Second and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. It's third and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here's a third down and 4.
Let's go.
Throwing is Penix. And he will score. Game on. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll throw. It's Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for two, and it does not pan out.
21. Falcons 13.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Stephanie.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 4.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, that second down play call's not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
Ready.
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll try to run for it. And Daniels will have the first down as he's able to slide and avoid the contact.
It's a gain of 11.
This is the point in the game, Mike. We're on third down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Ready.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That one good for 26 yards.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
Come on. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yard.
Brings up second and 11 at the 21-yard line.
Second and 11.
Let's go now. Cowboy Ace.
Up the middle, Krosky Merritt, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Ready.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. So, Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Now Penix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Sacked. A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Out to his right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that...
Sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Tag. Ready.
Run over at center. It's Krosky Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. The clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Here we go. 18 Roberts.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Harry, Flurry, touchdown, Washington.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First down, it's Penix. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And that will lead to a second down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 37 yards.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
First down throw there is incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Throwing again, it's Penix. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
They'll motion the slot man right. Again, it's Penix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Penix gonna throw again. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
On third down, Penix. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now one step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Commanders are winners as we say so long from just outside our nation's capital.